Forgot my drink. Oh, there we go. I gotta change my description in the bio. Fuck. Hate being unprepped. Is it just me, but has this dude messed up the side of my head? Or is it just the camera? I don't know. Is it just the camera? I think it's just the camera. Oh. As in... Oh yeah, it's just the camera. It's the lighting. Seeing through my hair. I got it.
This is the throne and liberty.
Oh, right.
To start the game,
Put that there. Throne and liberty. Throne and liberty.
You played this time on server Calanthia last
Why does this still think that I'm on a
Welcome to Throne and Liberty.
ultra wide
You
monitor?
have successfully accessed the playable world. Upon arrival in Silesia, press enter to join the chat or activate voice chat.
Fit? What's going on with this thing? Okay, plan B, plan... Oh god, did I just delete all of them? Game capture. There we go, now it works. The problem we've just done is, Throne and Liberty. Right there, and then this one. Scene, Throne and Liberty. Right, good. Surprisingly, it's not dark. Damn, I have so many quests to do. Right. Multivitamins, crap. Good for your health. That, and I forget to take them every morning. Don't judge me. Alright, let's go on Twitch quickly. Change the title. YouTube. Need to do the same thing on YouTube. Stream manager. Where is it? Edit stream. $2,000 people. 2,000 people. Only 2,000 people are watching New World now. That's a shame, bro. There we go. Save. We're good. New category, new status. Very, very, very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. Right. I'm not going live on TikTok until I've had my food. Hey, buddy. What's up, Player One? How you doing, bro? Sorry, I'm waiting for my food. I'm late. I went and got a haircut and there was a queue. I was actually supposed to be back for maybe about 2:30, but I had to go do some stuff, bro. How you doing anyway? Oh my god, that sword is hella nice. Is that just a sword? I'm not paying £8 for a sword skin. I do kind of want to buy this, but mate, that is an expensive set. Like, I get that you get all of that stuff with it, but shit, is that an expensive set? And you get the Nightmare Orb. No worries, the trolls can wait. I think it'll be a slow stream. Every time we start late, it's always a slow stream. I like these weapons. I can't lie. They're too expensive, though. This is the thing. They know what they're doing. They know their skins are good, right? So they overcharge us. That's what they're doing right now. Last chance for the Headstone Ghost. Wait, what? Oh, that one's nice. Spectral. What are you doing today anyway? I downloaded like an extra 5 games. Not gonna lie. Not that I'm gonna play them, but I just figured I'd do it. Right, I'm gonna buy. To be honest with you, I'm more than likely gonna buy the Noble Blessing pouches. What do we get actually? What weapons are they? Are they T3s? They're not. Not really worth it. You're gonna buy the pumpkin outfit? Where? This one? No, that's not a pumpkin. Is that the pumpkin outfit? Well, it's got a pumpkin on it, but I don't think that's the one you're talking about, right? But what are you? I'm gonna get the battle pass, but the battle pass is like for 29 days, so I don't need to do it now. I'd do that in like a week. I do really want that. I can't lie. The Grim Reaper. What, this one? See, I don't like that. I know you can change the color of it, but I don't like it. Thank you, darling. Oh, that looks wicked. What is it, an egg? Appreciate you. Right, my food is here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, mate. This looks wicked. It's toast, cheese, and an egg. Right, because I absolutely hate eating on camera, I'm turning my camera off. You can sit there and suffer. Aha. Aha. Okay, wrong one. Ha ha ha. Can't see me. Right. What are you doing for Halloween, Player One? Are you going anywhere? But we know. But we know what? Who's going to tell him? No, I know you can see it on YouTube. I just didn't think anyone was over there. I thought everyone was on Twitch. Leave me alone. Okay, I haven't ate this morning. I don't eat breakfast. So every time I eat, it's usually just before I stream. And I got in like 10 minutes ago. And there's no way I'm streaming for 3 hours without food. I have ate nothing. I have ate absolutely nothing. Oh, and I still have the cold. I'm turning the camera off now. I know you're there. Absolutely not. Go away. No judgment here. Listen, I'm stuffing my face with toast, eggs, and cheese. No, I feel like when you're eating, I feel like people are sitting there going, look at that fucking fat bastard. Right, give me 2 secs. I saw. That's what's hilarious. Man, I've got it stuck in my head. Right, we're good. See, I eat quick. Like a fucking Hoover. See, it's so chill. When you're not on TikTok, right? And it's not fucking every 2 seconds you got people scrolling in. You got to keep them entertained, stay in the fucking chat. It's so much, much more chiller not having to do that. And you can just go at your own pace. Because the second you go live on TikTok, you got to just non-stop talk. You got to keep people entertained. You got to read the chat. Sometimes being a streamer just ain't all that. Like, obviously, if I was streaming, it was like, oh yeah, you're making like £500 per stream, you know, 4K a month. All good. I don't even make fucking £40 a week doing this. It's stressful, I'm telling you. Right, where's TikTok? Wait, what? CPU underclocking detected. Why would my CPU be underclocking? Wait, what? Okay, right. We'll have on TikTok. You can go over there now, fuckers. Good. Right. What I was doing then, before I was rudely interrupted by Mona, watching me eat, is I'm trying to get this character to level 55. To be fair, I've only got 1, maybe 2 more chapters to go. I think I'm halfway through chapter 3 for this character. And then it's all just side missions, really. It's all downhill from there. That's about to go dark. Did you read what happened? What's happening to New World? I read another statement today. Basically, the servers on New World are only going to be running for 6 months. They only have 6 months of server funding. So you're looking at like June next year, maybe, if that. If that. What's up, Trap? How you doing? What game? Are you being genuinely curious? Wait, what? Are you really upset the New World is ending? I am, because I like the end of the content. Like, I don't have much attachment to New World, the game, because it's like, I didn't play it for long enough, you know? I wasn't really super invested into it like a lot of people were. I'm disappointed because the content that I wanted to play was at level 60 plus. And as soon as I get the game and start playing it, they close it. Yo, Zad. What's up, George? Welcome back, bro. And the graphics look good. These are max settings. I can actually make the graphics on this look better. If I go into my AMD settings and set it to quality over just default, because I don't put it on anything but default, we'll make it look better. How's the player base for this game? Actually increased. Considering what happened to New World, the player base has actually gone up a little bit. A lot of people, they're moving over to Guild Wars 2. I downloaded Guild Wars 2, right? Downloaded it, played it. Anyone who believes that game is good, they are legitimately eating mushrooms. I swear. There is no way on God's green earth, or we're going to get hit by a meteor, does anyone believe that Guild Wars 2 is a good game? No. I played it for 30 minutes. It looks ridiculous. It looks like I've gone back in time with fucking, what is it? Back to the Future. It's terrible. It's terrible. SO? This is not SO, no. Does this have a battle royale? Why the fuck would this game have a battle royale? It's an MMO. You want a battle royale? Go play Fortnite or COD or something. This don't have battle royales. Did Amazon mention anything about Throne? No. So the thing is with Throne is Amazon never actually developed this game. They are just funded by Amazon. And when Amazon fund games, they don't have to produce the people to basically create the content. So they are going to still fund this game and just get the income back. But they developed and made New World. So they've basically cancelled it. So aggressive for no reason. I'm not aggressive. Why am I? Someone asked a stupid question. We're in an MMO and he's asking if there's a battle royale. Tell me one MMO on the planet that has a battle royale in it. That's a dumb question. I hope they give New World another team. I've been over this and it's a lot of people with this false hopes, right? RedSec isn't an MMO. It's a first-person shooter. It's literally a multiplayer first-person shooter game. It's not an MMO. So the problem with New World, a lot of people they're going to say over the next 4 months, I hope another team pick this up. I hope someone buys it. There is not a company on the planet that is going to risk the amount of money that Amazon would want for the entire rights of that game. They will never purchase it because there's no guarantees of return. They've already lost 80% of their player space from one comment about it ending. There's no way they're going to spend 2, 3, 5 billion pound or even 500 million, whatever it's going to be on that game and revive it. That game is dead. The only thing that could possibly happen is Amazon maybe change their mind. That's it. We've got basically 6 months for Amazon to change their mind. If they don't change their mind, New World's gone. Every battle royale is an MMO. No, it's not. Yeah, listen to what you just said. Massive multiplayer online. A battle royale isn't a massive multiplayer. Are you saying 100 people in a lobby where you have to kill each other for one person to win is a massive multiplayer game? No, it's not. What do you think about Guild Wars 2? I wouldn't even put it in my top 15 MMOs out right now. It's terrible. I'm not trying to rage bait. I'm being genuinely serious. I downloaded Guild Wars 2 last night. I've said to it, because everyone's moving to Guild Wars 2 from New World, right? I downloaded it. I own the first 2 DLCs. I played the first DLC and the second DLC like 6 years ago. I played 30 minutes. I already want to delete it. No graphics, character customization is terrible, world's terrible, everything about it is just crap, okay? Do you have a TV license? No, I don't. Who the fuck pays a TV license? No. Do I level a new character to try and make a melee build? If you are not that far into the game and you want to try... I have 4 characters, mate. There's nothing wrong with making new characters. This is currently my 3rd character. I have a character that's 7,100 combat power on Arcane. He's a gladiator. I have a bow staff character on my PS5. I have a sword and shield dagger character, which was kind of experimental. I've got an orb and staff character on PS5, and then I've got this one. So I got a lot of characters. He's ignoring. Ignoring what? I'm talking to chat. How do you feel about Elder Scrolls? Elder Scrolls is probably one of the best MMOs to ever release, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Elder Scrolls currently just needs a graphical update, and if they do the graphical update, it would compete against any MMO out right now. Is this Guild Wars 2? No. How you doing, Sean? Thank you for the booze and the rose and the heart, Leo. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I appreciate your opinion. I gave a list of MMOs in 2025 that people should be playing if they're new to MMOs or if they want a game that is graphically good in 2025. And the problem with that is New World was actually second. And then they announced this closing. Thank you for the follow, man. What do you wear when you go to bed? Clothes. What a fucking odd question. What do I wear when I go to bed? Nothing. I let my nuts hang, mate. That's what I do. How you feeling? I feel better today, but Welsh has got the cold now. Oh, thank you. No, that'd be enough. Oh my god, the missus is bringing me food midstream. How am I supposed to eat this midstream? Oh, cheese on toast, fam. Odd as hell? Who's odd as hell? I didn't do nothing. Ban me? Ban your mum. She keeps coming into my streams. Weirdo. Still lives with his mum? Yeah, I still live with my mum. Yeah. I pay no rent. 30 years old, mate. I live with my mum. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Bitch. Fuck. Yo, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Why did the trolls appeal? But I don't know. You bring the trolls, mate. I do too. Motherfucker, I ain't lived with my mum in 15 years. I ain't being funny, but anyone over the age of 24 years old, if you still live with your parents, you need to fucking go outside, mate. Swear to God. If you live with your parents... What's that? 2. Cheers. If you live at home past the age of 25, you need to grow the fuck up. The world ain't a friendly place. You try to leave with lack of payments? No. It's called getting into the world. Nothing's going to do good for you if you stay at home with mummy when you're a full-grown adult. I have 2... Nah. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. No, I don't believe in people staying at home because of financial expenses. If you're over 25 years old and you live at home, you need to sort your life out. I moved out at 18 years old. I was paying rent when I was 15. Literally. I was paying rent at 15 years old. How old am I now? 32. I'm 32 years old and I have not lived with my parents since I was 18. And even then, when I was 15, I was still paying rent. And then you get these full-grown adults who are literally 25 years old plus, still living in their fucking parents' spare room, not paying rent, going, Daddy, can you pay for my car this month? Grow the fuck up. Jesus. That's crazy. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. How are you making money at 15? I was cleaning boats. So I lived by a river. And what would happen is they would bring the boats out of the river and stick them on a thing. And they would hire people who were 15 to come and clean them. The underneath of them. Scrub them. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Mad Dogs? So when people say, "Oh, we can't get money," yeah, you can, literally. God last night was crazy. What happened? So you had 15 years out of home? Yes.
Drink that all up. Why did you come here? Why are you looking for Canary? What?
When time was easier and people were paid better? Nah, the pay's still been the same. You actually got paid less. I own my home at 21. People need to grow up. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, what's up, Project? How you doing, bud? Yeah, I remember you. Why is my camera all fucked up? There we go. Good, how are you? Chilling. Currently, I'm a dwarf. I can't get a job. I've only just turned 18. Would you, mate, I had a job at 15 years old. How can you not get a job at 18? That makes no sense.
You needed help from the resistance.
I'm gonna go. See you later. Catch you later, Project. Have a good one, bud.
Using the path.
How you feeling? I still have a cold.
You made contact.
Wait, what? Not everyone is lucky enough to land work that will cover liable standards. Listen, I'm going to tell you a little something about my background, yeah? And if I could make it in my background, anyone else saying they can't get work are just making excuses. My family come from a history of drug dealers, right? No way to sugarcoat it, right? My dad was a drug dealer. He went to prison 5 times, right? We've had people break into our house after drugs and money. I went into a family household that basically was surrounded by addicts, right? You want to talk about I can't do it, there's no money. I was kidnapped, right? No, because people are full of excuses. I was kidnapped because my father owed money to drug dealers. So let's just go over the fact that you guys are fucking bullshit. Spent half my life without a dad. My mother never had a career. She cleaned floors until she was 45 on minimum wage. We lived on the poorest estates in the UK. We come from council houses that can barely afford anything. We were walking around at 14 years old, mowing people's gardens for £2.50, right? Our pocket money when we were growing up was £1 a week.
Hey, have you been to
So when people sit here going, I can't afford it, right? Shut the fuck up.
No, I haven't.
Seriously.
But you were there not so long ago, right? How was it?
You guys just make excuses for yourselves. It's just literally man's capping.
It's so quiet and peaceful.
Do you want proof?
But that all changes once the song of the great tree starts.
Sorry, bro, but because you can make it, no one else can. No, I didn't make excuses on my fucking growing up.
Did you know that
The difference is, in today's day and age, people are just full of excuses. I can't do this because of that. I can't do this because of that. No, you're fucking lazy. It's nothing to do with I made it. It's no, I didn't make it. It's just I live in the real world. I don't live in mum and daddy's fucking pocket. What was the cost then? I don't know. Do we not see the prices of everything these days? Yeah. Most people say they're requesting and don't want it though. Nah, they're just lying. People are just lazy. Private rent is 1k a month. No, it's not. I know people that private rent for £650 a month. Depends where you live.
Spirits are the elves who died in the war with our ancestors long ago.
What server am I on? Calanthia. I'm on the Calanthia server.
Bringing the wandering souls to Walpertingers will let them rest in peace.
Then you're a lucky one. It's nothing to do with luck. It depends on where you live. And based on where you live, the minimum wage is higher. Like, if you live in London, you're paying anywhere between, like, 1.5, 2k a month, but you get paid more either way. I live in the real world has a tracer poster. No one said that I live in the real world. What's wrong with a tracer poster? What's wrong with a tracer poster? So I'm not allowed to like games, even though I go to work, even though I pay bills, even though I have a life, even though I've been working and lived outside of my house since I was 15 and 18 years old. I'm sorry that I didn't have a little pocket fund from my parents. My bad. You lot are just lazy, honestly. People in here make an excuse for themselves, they're just lazy. 100%. Okay, put it this way. If you have no money, right, and this don't even account for the fact that you live rural, because this ain't an excuse. If you live rural, this is actually going to benefit you. This is what everyone... I know a person who made a living off of this. If you have no money, but you are saying you can't work, why don't you go knock people's houses and say, can I mow your grass for £5? You telling me that you don't live by any single person? It's called laziness. You don't want to work. You want to live at home. You don't want to pay bills. You don't want to do anything. There is plenty of ways to make money. I'd say some of you, best way is lying outside. Bro, please fight. I'm eating. I'm sorry, I've been awake for like 6 hours and the only thing I've had is a coffee. Can I eat food? Saying this while sitting at home and rotting. Who, you? Or me? I've been awake since 5 a.m. Literally, I've been awake since 5. What are we talking about? They ended dev for this game? No. Right, we're chilling. I can actually do some shit now. But yeah, people work hard, boss, but there's still hard spots all over the UK. Instant follow, tell them. I just don't live in this fantasy world where people just make excuses about everything in their life. I can't do this because of that. I can't do this because I live here. I can't do this because it's too expensive. I can't do... Yeah, you're just fucking lazy. It's called laziness. It's a load of bollocks. You can do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with luck. My little bros are working hard, but they can't seem to find any place that can financially be plausible. Move. It's that simple. You can only pay what you can afford, boss. Okay. Maybe in your land, but not in mine. I'm very black and white. Very black and white. Because if you can come from an upbringing that I came up with and still financially make good, then you'll be fine. Remember me? No. Zaddak, what do you do for work? I am a truck driver. I went into a £2,500 course and I did my HGV2 and I drive trucks. And that is something that will never get replaced by AI. Although they are trying to make fucking automatic cars or whatever they're called. Ain't gonna happen. Do you think people should move away from family and their life to sustain their own house? Yeah. I'm very much an open book, but your past makes you kind of limited to an open view, which is a shame. My past limits me to an open thing. If you've lived with my past and still made it to the point where everyone around you was taking drugs and you still chose not to do it, if you lived in a past where you were on the poverty line, where your mother wasn't even making minimum wage scrubbing floors at 45 years old, and your dad was in prison, and you still were financially capable of going out and making yourself financially stable by doing whatever you can, whether it's mowing grasses, whether it's cleaning, whether it's doing whatever that is legal, right? So when people make bullshit excuses about, oh, I can't do this because I'm 18, I know people round here. There's a kid that is 11 years old that delivers papers to my door every single week. So don't make some bullshit excuse that you can't go out and get a job when an 11-year-old is delivering newspapers for money. Shut up. Bullshit. Just fucking lazy next generation people making every excuse for their life. Grow up, honestly. It's all about having the hunger. Yeah. If they're comfortable not working and being skinned, but don't make no excuse of I can't do this because I can't do this, right? It's a lie. It's called being lazy. They are comfortable living at home, not getting a job, not being financially stable because they live with their parents. Because they don't need to. Because they know their parents won't let them go to the streets. They know their parents will still cook their food and wash their clothes and they can sit in their bedroom and do fuck all, right? And then as soon as they figure out in their 30s, oh shit, I've done nothing with my life, then they'll grow up. What's your job then? I'm a HGV driver. Are you going to give him Christmas bonus money for bringing you your paper? Yeah, I even pay my binman. So whenever it comes to holidays or even in hot weather, so in the summer, every time the binman came round every single week, I would leave 4 cans of cold drinks outside so that they can cool off. Yeah, I'll pay them. Is this better than New World? Yes. Yeah, this is better than New World. How'd you get that skin? This was a battle pass. Keep saying people play this and that looks sick. This is a good game. Zad, new Olympus rework for Apex. I don't even have Apex installed at the minute, mate. To be honest with you, I don't even have Apex installed. Just start working. It's good for everyone. I went into a job in the busiest depot in South London as an apprentice at 16, no experience, and came out fully qualified with a full-time job. Granted, this isn't as gritty as others, but it isn't hard. Exactly. So many bans today. Do you think New World can be saved? Not a chance. Are there events for 50+ players? Yeah, there's loads of events in this game. Loads of them. Yo, thank you for the heart me's, man. And the roses. I appreciate that too. Shit, how did we start a live stream and go on about a run? Who even started this? How did this run even come about? I'm so confused. This is New World? No. Nah, this ain't New World. What's your gear score? On which character? Brother, how are you not dead? There you go. Your main one? 7,100. Well, technically it's 7,058. 7,058. What half-loaded answer we're talking about? What build are you running? This one's Ravager. This is our dagger and greatsword. This, well, it depends where I go with this one. I might make it my main, might not. I don't know yet. Bro, zoom out? No. What's this game? Throne and Liberty, mate. Nice. I'm coming back to Throne after the New World booze. I'm 4,500 greatsword. Oh, gear score. Sorry, my bad. Everyone now, if you complete the Path of Ascension and you follow all of the quests, you should get to about 6,000, just over 6,000, within like a week. Which weapons do you use on which character? I have a lot of characters in this game. I don't stick to one build. Don't know why I killed him. I didn't even need to. Oh, bro, come on. There we go. This one? Oh, this is greatsword and dagger. Yeah, I mean, I love the combat system in this game. I think this is probably the best combat system in any MMO right now. Easily. Without a doubt in my mind. I think it's fantastic. Yo, July, thanks for the share, bro. 116 gigabytes? What, this game? Should be, yeah, about that. This guy made me want to buy New World, then the game is dead. Listen, that weren't my fault, okay? I'm not like an insider. I don't know what's going on with them. You gotta think, I bought the... Well, I didn't technically buy the game. I was gifted the game. I got gifted the game 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, and they decided to close it now. I'll have to see about this game because it's on PS5. Yes, it is. Free to play. I got a free game for you out on the 14th of November. Okay, Barry, talk to me. What is it? What is it? Where wins me? Yeah, but it ain't an MMO. Yes, guys, Throne is free. Yeah, Throne is free, yeah. Playing it right now. What server you on? No game's free to play because you buy hardware you can play it on. This is very true. Yeah, if you look at it like that, technically no game is free to play. You can play single player or MMO. Wait, Where Winds Meet is an MMO? Someone told me that it was a co-op game. Thank you for the follow and the heartbeat, by the way. I'm on Moonlight playing free on Xbox. Moonlight's NA, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm on Calanthia. I'm on EU servers. And we are going to be going to some world events pretty soon. I'm pretty sure there's one in like 20 minutes. So if anyone's logging on Calanthia, let me know. I'm pretty sure there is a boss. I hate having to do this on keyboard. It's really annoying. All right, let me have a look at the schedule. No, so the next boss is at 7 o'clock. We got Alon at 7 o'clock. We got another Alon at 7 o'clock. We got one at... There's not a lot of bosses today, which is kind of annoying. We got one at 10. So 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 12 o'clock are the bosses. I'll do them. 7, 10, and 12. That's pretty far, though. Come on, open up.
Divine play.
How do you define co-op versus MMO? MMO is kind of like open world, and you can see players in the open world, like there's people everywhere. And then co-op is basically you can invite your friends to play with you. That's how I define co-op and MMOs. I'll jump on for events today. So 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, mate. Those are the times that we need to be on for the bosses, because I need to start running some of that shit. Zad, did you say they also cancelled the Lord... Did they cancel Lord of the Rings? There's no way they cancelled Lord of the Rings. If they've cancelled, I'm ending my Prime subscription today. If they have cancelled Lord of the Rings, I'm ending Prime today. They've cancelled it? Nah, that's bullshit, mate. That's fucking ridiculous. Yo, chat, I'd appreciate it if you get the likes up. We usually hit 5k likes within 5 minutes. We've been 30 minutes into the stream, we ain't even 2k. Cliffs. What, you want me to run down there? No, I'm lazy. Hey, Zad, should I report this in the game? Found a giant hole in the ocean where water should be near. I mean, you should. Why they cancel Lord of the Rings? Because they've laid off something like 30,000, 40,000 staff. And it seems like every single one of them worked on MMOs. I've been the one liking, don't blame me. Best class in the game for PvE soloing. The best one or the easiest one? Because I'd say the best one in terms of damage output is probably the bow staff or the orb staff. Because it's just massively good for AoEs. But if you want something that's just really easy, just go Greatsword and Spear. It's probably the most versatile build in the game right now. Greatsword and Spear is just, it's got PvP, PvP, it can do bossing, it's so easy. This is why you see so many people just running around with Gladiator builds, because it's just so easy to do it. I run with Longsword and Spear. Yeah, that's a Gladiator build. It's probably the most versatile, easy build to start with. Once you start meddling with like daggers, bow staff, crossbow, you kind of got to focus on certain things. Do you think the game is buy to win? No, it's pay to progress slowly. I wouldn't necessarily say it's pay to win though. Oh, I know which mission you're on. Yeah, this is a new character and we've got like one more chapter left. I got stuck in the table. What's the game, Zaddak? It's Throne and Liberty. It's a free-to-play MMO. Is Spear and Wand worth trying? Yeah. I mean, the good thing when you run Wand with a weapon that's heavily focused on strength is you basically can just self-heal. You can run into dungeons and just... You won't kill things quickly, but you are basically like a self-healing character. This game has bad reviews, though. Why? Because at the early game in 2025, this is what people focus on, right? They focus on the fact that if you go into the auction house and say, like, I want to buy a weapon. Let's go past the traits. So if I want to buy this weapon right here, this is 7,990. Well, provided that's not really a decent weapon. Let's talk about these, right? Let's go Greatsword. And you want to buy that. That's 20k. Someone with a bank account, right, could buy that, provided that would probably cost them about 400, 500 pound. I think it's what? 500 Lucent is 8 quid. So rank up something to 20,000. I ain't great at math, but let's just say £8 is 500 Lucent. Someone could buy that with money, right? The problem that I have the game, £500. This weapon... Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. If we go into the shop, we'll do its statistics, right? So if we go into the shop, someone can buy 2,000 Lucent for 42 quid, right? 42 quid for 2,800 Lucent, and that weapon's 19,000. If you really believe that someone out there is going to pay nearly £300 for a weapon that, by the way, they can't upgrade, they have to go and farm the upgrades. They're just buying the weapon. So imagine you're actually spending 2, maybe 3 days' wage on a weapon that you still need to go out of your way to farm, right? But you can also... $3,000 for a weapon? No. I mean, if it's an Archbot weapon, yeah. So put it like this. I could farm that weapon by the time that guy has probably ranked it up, depending on what I was doing. So early on in this game, instead of people farming, they would just buy the gear. That's what they would do. They would just buy the gear. It's only expensive if you spend money on the game. Does it matter if you use magic weapon and physical weapon? Does it affect stats? It doesn't affect the stats, but it'll affect how good you are. So imagine you're using a greatsword and your second weapon's a staff. You now need to put stat points into strength and wisdom. So it's not viable, but you can do it. So the reviews on this game was primarily based off the fact on the release, people would just pay for the weapons and get ahead of people instead of the people who farmed it. You can farm everything in this game very, very easily. But when the game released, the lazy people just went, I'm just going to buy everything. And then that's when the reviews came in. Pay to win. How do you get Lucents for free then? You want to know the easiest way to make thousands of Lucent that I do all the time? Craft food. That's all you got to do. The people who PvP in this game and the guild raiders, they don't want to go around collecting mushrooms, killing things for meat. They want to go to the auction house, find the best food, and just pay whatever the price is. If you spend a good amount of time just leveling up your food, right, they will just pay for it. Put 10 pieces of meat and onion soup up for 1,000 Lucent. It'll be gone in a day. They'll literally just log online. Next PvP event that comes up, buy all the meat and onion soup, 1,000 Lucent. It's so easy to make money in this game. But all of the reviews are based off of the fact that people, when this game released, would get ahead of other players, especially in PvP, just by buying what they needed. So, I don't see it as pay to win. I really don't. I say it as you can pay to progress ahead of someone for a short period of time, but if you farm and you know what you're doing, you will catch up with someone who spent $2 grand on this game in less than a month. And you've spent no money. Thanks. You just convinced me to give the game another go. Mate, just go around. If you're playing this game, just go around. Every time you've got free time, just go around and just cook random stuff. The best thing you can do is you've got to level up your food. So just keep crafting whatever you can craft. And then once you reach the good tier foods and then start selling it, you'll see thousands of Lucent going in your bank. Sell my meat for money is what you're telling me. Sell my meat for money. Yes, sell your meat for money. That's what you should be doing. Yo, thank you for the follows, man. I appreciate you. I was playing on console, but I'm about to download on PC. I play it on PS5 and on PC. What's your go-to for farming cooking materials? I buy everything in the store that's daily. Right now, what's selling really good is the pumpkins. The pumpkin soup. Also, the crab meat. Yeah, crab meat is very early on. If you go here, by the way, all the way down here, hang on. Oh, you can't see it because I'm in a mission. If you go down here to this beach and just kill all the crabs, very good. And that's a level 1 area, by the way. This right here is a level 1 area. Only in-game though, don't sell your meat. Mate, did you see that New World is officially going offline? Yeah. I want to play this game. What is it? Friendly bit. You're a legend. Most players gatekeep so much information. Yeah, I'm not like that. Obviously, a lot of people dislike me because I don't put the game name in the title, but I give people information on how to stream. Zad, I want to be a team healer, but Zad, I want to be a team healer, but should I just use a normal DPS build? If you want to be a primary healer, you need wand and bow. The good thing about the wand and bow is you can prioritize a lot of single target damage with the bow, so you won't be good at mobbing, but you can still kill stuff with the bow. So I would do that. Or you can go one staff, that's still very good. Yo, Italian, thank you for the heart me and the roses, man. I appreciate you.
Make sure you count it
Is
all.
Friendly be worth playing now? Yes.
Nothing to
This game is probably the best MMO of 2025. Like, what I'm doing right now to you guys probably looks really boring because it's just questing, right? You're just continuing with questing. I'll be done with this by today, and then after I've done these next 2 chapters, it's going to be endless farming. Boss fights, world bosses, dungeons. It's going to be really good. But this stuff right now is a bit tedious because I have to do it. Right. Yo, Zad, get us a PC free of charge so I can play this game. Mate, if I could give away PCs, if I actually was a big enough streamer to give away PCs, I would do it. I would do it, mate. I love building PCs for people. Do you know who's giving away PCs right now is Nick Merckx. If you guys have a Prime subscription or anything on Twitch, go and sign up for Nick Merckx's channel. He's giving away 10 PCs. But at the end of the month, I believe. What's the most rewarding role? In terms of what? What are you doing? Do you know the role that I enjoy the most isn't even the one I'm playing right now? But it's all perspective, right? So I think the bow is probably my favorite weapon, but it doesn't suit my playstyle. Go on, shoot me up, Scully. I really want to get into this game, but I've never played MMO, so I feel clueless. Have you played RPGs before? Have you played any game like Skyrim, Dragon Age, games where you level up a character and get new skills? Have you ever played any game like that? Can't wait till I get my PC in a couple of months. Mate, you should just buy my missus. Lots of RPGs. So imagine an RPG, but you just have hundreds of people in the world with you. So instead of thinking of it as like an MMO, just use your character as an RPG character and you're leveling it up and getting new skills. But within the world, you just see loads of other people. I'm loving the greatsword from the spear switch. I actually think the spear is one of my favorite weapons. I can't lie. Is it better to buy a PC or build one? Build one, if you know what you're doing. So the most difficult part of a PC is... So you know on a PC case that you have like your power switch and the USBs on top? They come with really tiny pins, and you have to plug them into a motherboard. There should be, I think it's either 6 or 8 total. That is the most difficult part of building a PC, because they're just very small. Can someone say the game? It's Throne and Liberty. Played Blue Protocol? No, I don't play games that basically promote sexualizing minors. So I will not play Blue Protocol. I'm good. Build it 100 times over. You don't want to worry about pre-builts. The thing is with pre-builts is you pay them over £150 just to build it. What? First time I've heard of this? Okay, so when you go into the character creation of Blue Protocol, right, and even Asmongold, you guys probably know who this is. When you go onto Blue Protocol, you have a male, female, and then you have an age select, right? So you get 3 different tiers. You've got adults, teenagers, and then you've got basically an anime character that looks like they're like fucking 12. They then put this anime girl that looks like they're 12 years old in a miniskirt, and then they sell items in the shop that basically puts them in bras and thongs. So I am not going to play any game that puts an anime character that looks barely legal, that's 12 years old, in a bikini with their ass and tits out. So no, I don't play games that basically fucking sexualize minors. I'm good. Nah. I never knew that. Yeah. I'm alright. It's fucking strange to me. You done? Am I done at what? In the game? No, I'm doing missions. What game does that? Blue Protocol.
Where is Alcov?
Blue Protocol. He actually, when the game came out, he loaded up to it. He went into the game where everyone was playing, and he was saying basically that the costumes were ridiculous. It's the Japanese, mate. It's all those Asians. They're into weird shit. Whether it's an anime character, it's not real whatsoever. When you're getting characters that look like they're 12 years old and you're putting them in those kind of outfits, nah, that's weird to me. That's straight up weird. Zaddak, do you watch anime though? No, I don't watch anime. I used to watch stuff like Dragon Ball Z and like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, but not for years.
Hurry.
Guna game. There is a game that someone told me about. Something Nights. You got Duet Nights? Duet Nights? Something like... You'll know what I'm talking about if you've heard of it. Something Duet Nights. Apparently that's coming out.
Let's hurry.
Duet Night Abyss. That's the one. Yeah, someone said to me to play that. I haven't looked up about it whatsoever. I know it's another anime type game, but I'll have to look into it. Oh, this is where we've got to fight Clay. I hate Clay so much. Do you know when you play a game where one of the characters irritate you so much that you wish they would die? That's Clay in this game.
Hurry. Use this to get up there.
It's Warframe.
Find a way to shut it off.
Throne of Misaligned can't spell. Yes. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm playing on controller. No one judge me from falling from that, okay? And also, my PC thinks I'm using an Xbox controller when I'm on PlayStation controller. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. You mother... I hate this mission. Yeah, there is a lot of tedious missions on this, especially within the chapters. What current level of character? This one is 53. Max level's 55, and I've only got maybe a chapter and a half to go, so maybe an hour left on the main story, and then we'll get into the grinding. Zaddak, what budget do I need to build a good gaming PC? I would say a minimum of 500. I built my Mrs. PC downstairs. She has a setup downstairs for £565. But provided I did buy some stuff that she didn't need. And she can run 120 FPS on medium settings on most games. On Borderlands 4, the day it released, with frame generation and medium settings, she was running 180 frames per second on a £565 PC. A console that costs 500 doesn't even run above 120. Fire. What game's this? Throne of Liberty. That cheap? I was expecting over 1k. The problem that people do is they expect to buy everything new, right? So here's the catch. There is select things, and I do a... No, 1080p.
Found evidence of Clay's presence.
The one thing that you can do to save so much money is a lot of people focus on a graphics card that is brand new. If you buy a GPU on eBay, you save half the price, and eBay give you a 30-day return guarantee. So what you do is you buy the graphics card, you test the fuck out of it when it arrives for 30 days. If you have heating problems, crashing problems, blue screens, send it back, get your money back, then buy another one. Right, where am I going? Ugh, my bad. Zach, are you following a guide for your character? No, I never follow guides. I build my own characters. Why is this telling me to go down here? What for? Okay, I'm lost. Chat, I'm lost. It told me to go down, and now I'm confused. Thank you for the follow, Sebi. Where the New World stream go? We'll stream New World. I'm going to do 2 streams today. Yesterday, I was too ill. I have a cold right now. I was way too ill to stream yesterday twice. Today, I feel a bit better. Your Mrs. PC is the same price as a base PS5, by the way. Yeah. And it runs cheaper. So if you think about it right now, so my Mrs. PC is the same price as a PS5. She doesn't need to pay to be online. She gets Epic games completely for free every 2 to 3 weeks. You get cheaper games. You don't have the exclusive bullshit like consoles do. Nearly every single game on PlayStation and Xbox is on PC. So you get cheaper games as well. You get better graphics, more FPS, more variety. It's just way better. Unless you're playing on a TV in a living room, you should be on a PC. I fully am one of these people who thinks if you have a console on your main TV and you sit on your couch and just play a few games, all good. But if you're like a serious gamer, you should be on a PC. You can pirate games. Yeah, but you don't earn achievements, John. I have... The only game I ever pirated was The Sims 4 with all the DLCs. Because if you bought The Sims 4 with all the DLCs, you're spending near enough £1,000. And I just wanted to see what the DLCs were like, to be honest with you. It's the only game I ever played and pirated. But then I was like, I don't really want to do that because I like earning achievements. It's like people earning trophies, right, on PlayStation. $1,000. It's the DLCs, mate. Have you seen how many DLCs are on The Sims? Like, god damn.
The golems are protected.
There's like, what, 20, 30, 40? I don't even know.
I've removed the shield. We can attack them now.
The only Sims DLC I want to... So I bought that Inzoi game as well. So is anyone, if anyone's into The Sims, I think like The Sims is primarily a females game. I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing The Sims since I was a kid, but I never seen like men streaming The Sims. I like it as like a character house creation thing. So I like building the houses. Don't really care much for The Sims, but the actual houses I do like.
All intruders must be eliminated.
Yo, this dude's got more health than I thought. How much has he got? 150k? Not a very manly game, is it? Nah. So I bought the Inzoi one, which was like the Korean version of The Sims. It was meant to be like really realistic. Didn't really like it at all. Sims 4. Is this Neverwinter? No, but Neverwinter is awesome. Janice, can you like bring the dude's shield down, please? Would appreciate that.
Please lure the guard captain to the ice.
Nice one.
I've removed the shield. We can attack them now.
How long have you played Throne and Liberty? I played Throne and Liberty before it even released. I didn't play it on the release. I was on different games. I started it back up about 3 months ago. And I've got to say, when I played the alpha for this game, there wasn't even a loot system. It was dreadful, honestly. Bro, how are you not dead? God tier game, Neverwinter. I have it installed, mate. I put Neverwinter as the 4th best MMO of 2025. It was, my list was World of Warcraft at 5th, Neverwinter at 4th, Elder Scrolls at 3rd, New World at 2nd, and Throne and Liberty at 1st. Better to play Throne with keyboard and mouse or gamepad. I prefer a controller. I've been a controller player and console player since I was a kid, so it's just way easier for me to play on a controller. Yo, Janice, can you bring... There we go.
I will summon an ice pillar.
What game is it? It's Throne and Liberty, mate.
The guard captain to the ice pillar.
This guy is mugging you off. Who, me? Hello again. What's up, Iron?
The mighty Captain Starleth appeared.
Yeah, that boss was kind of irritating. I can't lie. That's nice. How much longer will the Hyperboost server be? Someone told me yesterday that the Hyperboost will last him for another 28 days. But the previous Hyperboost servers lasted until January. So I don't know whether they're closing them earlier this year, but yeah. Sorry for repeating that. No, you're good, mate. No, the boss, I was messed up. Mate, that was an annoying boss, can't lie. What a Hyperboost. They're basically servers for people to get 2 times the amount of loot that drops. So they're basically just like an increase, and only new players can join them. So all of like the end game players that are on other servers, they couldn't join them unless they create a new character.
Power like you've never seen before.
What did they do to Clay?
Will be pleased.
Is this Elden Ring? Does it look like Elden Ring?
Damn it. Everyone
So I sent a message earlier about a TikTok not letting me ban or pin, and it got my account flagged. Oh, these are so irritating, man. Will I get a free server transfer? Yeah, you will. Are we serious right now? I'm doing no damage to these. There we go. Come on. Is this my nightmare? What are you talking about, Jaden? Good, you'd rather not pay. No. They give everyone a free server trial. I think I have one right now. I can't do anything until Janice brings the shield down. There we go. Combat looks trash compared to New World. New World, the game that gives you free skills and swings slow as fuck. Listen, if you like New World, I appreciate it, right? It was my second best MMO of 2025. But don't even dare consider the fact that the combat in that game is good. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Like, it's... We ain't gonna go there, okay? If I'm not in a job by the end of November, I'm just gonna go back to college at this point. There is actually free courses for work you can do online. I've looked into a few of them. Newest Diablo is better, not gonna lie. Yo, Diablo is one of my favorite games of all time, mate. We love Diablo. Yo, Diablo is gas. Come on, Clay, put me down. Dude's picking me up and throwing me about like he's a damn poltergeist. I'm in the process of getting a new job. What kind of job What kind of job are you gonna go for, Sean?
Let's try the shield that moves you.
Come on, hurry up. Might go finish off Ninja. Do you know what? A lot of people want me to play that. I don't know why, though. It looks alright. Diablo or Path of Exile 2. I can't stand Path of Exile 2. The only thing I like about that game is the bosses. That is it. I think they have really good boss mechanics, but everything else about that game, I can't do it, mate.
Now let's use
The amount of disrespect that game gives out is ridiculous. I'm not allowed to say on here. You're not allowed to say. Listen, Sean, we know you do OnlyFans, mate. We know you do OnlyFans. You should dress as Clay for Halloween. You know what? The fact that we both wear glasses, we could.
Be careful.
So if anyone wants to go subscribe to Sean, he's selling feet pics for $2.99. Swear to God.
Mana is raging out of control.
Swear to God. Is Diablo 4 worth it? Yes. Diablo 4 is worth every penny. Every penny. No, it's not in public services, just allowed to save for privacy. Okay, I got you. Gotta hook me up with that link. Come on, Janice, just leave him there. No one likes Clay anyway.
Well, I understand. Let's go, Clay.
Should I get the expansion pack with the game? What, Diablo? You don't have to unless you really want to play the new character. Spiritborn's okay. I'm not an MMO player, so I'm scared of starting, but it looks cool. This game is very new player friendly. Like, all these people right here, they're waiting for a boss. They're waiting for all the guild shit. They're just chilling. These are the people that are going to make you money, by the way. You see these standing here? These are all the PvPers. They will go in and buy all your food without crafting it because they're lazy. They're the people you're going to make money off. Not very creative, is it? What, this game? You don't think this game's creative? Are you real? What game is this? Throne and Liberty, mate. Isn't most of the content paywalled? This game's completely free to play. Every single piece of the game is free. And the drops are given to higher ranked players? No, the drops are given to people who do the most damage to bosses. So your participation in world bosses, depending on what rank you get, you'll get higher drop rates. But that doesn't mean if you rank 10th, you're not going to get the weapon. It just means you have a lower chance. Ain't the game dead yet? Not a rude question. No, game's definitely not dead. It just had a massive revamp. I've landed in a tree. Where the friggin' hell does this want me to go? I've gone the wrong way. I was meant to go that way. Well, we might as well unlock the damn waypoint while we're here. PC but using controller. Yes. Does a healer not get a decent drop then? It goes on party. So when you're in a party doing a boss fight, the damage you do is through everyone. So healers are really important. If I was to start free to play, how fast can I catch up? You can get to 6,000 combat power in 1 week. That's basically the start of tier 3. Tier 3 is the new tier they released a month ago. You can progress through tier 3. It really depends on your RNG. So there's no guarantee of drops when you're doing like monsters in this game. You could do a monster 5 times, but there's no guarantee you're going to get the drop you're after. It's very random. But you can catch up very easily. You can catch up with anyone in maybe a month. Just driving home. Back in a moment. All good, bud. Is our deal still on the table, by the way, Zad? What was the deal? I put it in mod chat. Okay. What was the deal? You know I got bad memory. I don't remember. Right, we'll go over here. I put it in mod chat. Is there a max combat power? Yeah, I don't know what it is, though. I think someone said they saw someone that was 8,000, so I don't know what the max is yet. Someone in the guild. This is a guild. Anyone who's green, by the way, they're in the guild. So this is a random guy who's in the guild. A silent fart. Love the name, mate. Love the name. What we messaged about in DM, do you not remember? No. How are you feeling today? I feel a lot better. I still have a bit of, like, my nose. It's still a bit blocked, but it's not, like, really bad. I should be good. Diablo or WoW? Diablo, all day. I don't own World of Warcraft, but I have played Diablo with all the DLCs since Diablo 3. It's fine. It can wait after stream. Is it about the PC? The only thing I can remember talking to us about is the PC. But then I thought you said someone else was building it. How's the combat? I love the combat. Probably the best in the MMO right now. It's fine. Yeah, I thought you said someone else was building the PC. What server am I on? Calanthia. Has it got a sense? Has it got the sense of an MMO? Tank healer? Yes. So this game actually really lacks in tanks and healers because obviously people don't want to play support characters. But yeah, we need a lot more healers. We are still trying to figure it out. It's just not finalized yet. Well, if you need help, mate, just let me know. I'm happy to help you. Binged this at Xbox launch, but never went back. Why not? We have detected inactivity on your live stream. Chat, does it look like I'm inactive? All right, hang on a minute. According to TikTok, I'm inactive. What was the server again? Calanthia. It's an EU server. Yeah, mate, I'm inactive. I'm definitely inactive, according to TikTok. I played for a year straight, went to all the boss fights solo and in high-geared players. You went to boss fight solo. Well, that's your first problem. Boss fights aren't meant to be soloed, you know? You need to stand up and wiggle. I'm very inactive. I've been streaming for over an hour, but I'm inactive, according to TikTok. God. I do actually need to uninstall TikTok, because apparently they've done a new update and they haven't gave it to me. Because your loot is based on the damage to the boss and not healing. The loot is based on the damage of the party. Not you individually.
You finally found Clay in the secret lab.
So it's your participation as a party, not as an individual.
Destroy everything, including Janice. At the
So if
last
you
second,
get
Janice
2
used
healers and
purification
then just do
potion and her
4
magical
DPSs
powers
and
to
the
restore
boss
Clay
can't
to
kill
yourself.
you, you're going to do more damage to the people who are dying through the boss. So you have a better chance. Like the hardcore players in this, they always go to the boss raids with about 2 healers. They don't do any tanks. They do 4 or 5 DPSs and a healer. Because think of it like this. When you die, you have to go respawn and then wait for the portal to open up for you to go back into the fight. If you have 2 healers and 4 DPSs, every time a boss does heavy damage, get your healers to heal you. That's probably going to kill 15 to 20 people. How much damage do you think you're going to do to that boss by those people get back there? We need so many healers. They're like the backbone of everything in Endgame. Would you recommend bow staff or dagger bow? Bow staff. It's a DPS and you can heal with it. It's just more versatile, Brent. The daggers are for PvP. The main cause of daggers is PvP. You can poison your weapons and kill players very quickly.
Good to see these Albiol. I know. Play.
Seeker build? Hell yeah, man. Do you think it's worth playing on GeForce now to play this? I don't know about GeForce now because I'm an AMD. Like I've got AMD's newest graphics card, so I ain't got a clue. I don't really rate anything below a 5070 Ti. I wouldn't even say is worth it. I mean, of course, you got like the 3090 and the 4090, but you know, for the prices they are, I wouldn't recommend them.
Clay is slowly recovering in the care of his mother, Janice.
Your gear looks sick. This is just a skin, mate. This was actually the previous Battle Pass skin. I do need to buy the new Battle Pass, actually, and get that stuff. It's Xbox Cloud Gaming for PC. What game is this? Throne Liberty. Zad, what transformation skin are you using for travel? What transformation skin? What do you mean? As in, like, what I morph into? I'm using the Hellhound. I've got a crow, and then my water one is like a... I don't know, I never use it. I think it's still the otter. The wolf thing? Oh, it's my Hellhound. That was a Battle Pass skin. You got this in a Battle Pass. Do you think it's worth trying this now, looking for something new with New World announced? So... this is not similar to New World in terms of combat and world. I think New World was more of an RPG feeling game, whereas this is definitely more of an MMO feel. So I think the closest comparison to combat and world would probably be Elder Scrolls. I would recommend this game for anyone because it's completely free. Like the content, the graphics, and what you can do in it, it's all free. But if you want a game that's similar to New World, in terms of the combat as well, I think Elder Scrolls is probably your closest one. Do you ever play World of Warcraft? I don't own World of Warcraft, so I did the tutorial thing where you get a character to level 25. I didn't like it up to level 25. Whenever World of Warcraft goes on offer, because I'm not paying £45 for it, I'll buy it and I'll give it a go, but I'm not paying £50 for it. You look like a moth made of bones. I look like a moth made of... but yeah, that actually does work, yeah. Amazon also does not own Throne of Liberty, so that's a positive. Yeah, they do fund it, though. So the thing is, they're not going to stop funding for Throne of Liberty because they're not really losing anything. They're not paying people to produce new content. They aren't like... they're not hiring anyone. They're just going, here's the money, keep giving us money back, have fun. So they'll never cut funding for this. You buying Ark Raiders? Can't afford it, mate. Can't afford it right now. Got too many bills. Too many bills. I'm not going to be buying any new games until after Christmas. I got too much shit to pay for, man. I would like to buy Ark Raiders because it looks fun, but yeah, I'm probably ain't going to get that till after Christmas. Right, next mission. Thanks for the answer. You're all good. Can you please tell me what this is? This is Throne and Liberty. Being an adult is fun, right? I mean, I still don't know how much the windscreen is going to cost. That's the thing. So apparently the excess is either £50 or £100, which I've put aside. That's fine. But if they come back going, you need to pay us like 500 quid, then, you know, that's a different story. My Hearthstone in Final Fantasy is permanently set in Costa del Sol because I'm a G. Have you played Battlefield 6? I have Battlefield 6 installed, and I've played RedSec. I didn't get an answer. I asked twice. Which server? Calanthia. I said that a minute ago. I have one issue. Has anyone in here played RedSec? When will I find out? 4th or 5th of November. When they come to collect the car. The one issue... I like the gameplay. I have one issue with it, right? I don't feel like I ever see people. Like, I feel like the storm comes in way too quick. And every time I go into the map, I'm just doing missions and I never see people until the last 10 squads. Like, I land. There might be one team with me at land. And then I'm just doing these missions over and over and over again. And then, like, I feel like within 10 minutes, we're in the last circle and there's maybe 5 teams left. Whereas, like, on Warzone, you could run into 15, 20, 30 people through the game. Is that just me? I played, like, 4 games of it last night. You guys heard about New World? Yes. Right. Equip runes to any type of equipment. Okay. Give me it then. Rune book. Equip runes to any type of equipment. Well, first we've got to unlock it. Don't show that. I know how to do it. Let's do, even though these traits suck. Where's hit chance? Critical hit chance, level 1. I need runes. Let's just do that one. Whatever. Done. Mission complete. Next. Yes, I'm always fighting. I don't know, maybe it's you. I played 5 games, and I probably ran into the most hectic place I went to on RedSec. It was like an office building. There was about 3 teams that landed with me. But after I killed those 3 teams in RedSec, I didn't see anyone for like until the end game. I was just doing those missions that came up all the time, where it tells you like go destroy these things and you earn a tank. Where's my book? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. I know what you guys are like. Where's my book? Tell us the name of the game. Throne and Liberty, mate. This is Throne and Liberty. This is a free-to-play MMO on all platforms. Thank you for the follow. With New World coming to an end, might have to hop on this. I think the top games for anyone to jump on right now, coming from New World, is either Throne and Liberty, get the player base up, because I love this game. Elder Scrolls Online, because the content on it is fantastic. You can turn into a werewolf or a vampire, and it's really cool. Or Neverwinter. Neverwinter is definitely an older game, but it's still very fun. Like, when you've maxed out your character and you're doing the farming, it's very, very fun. Until then, it's a bit slow. Can't lie. Alright, I don't need any of them. We've only got 1 more chapter. Dude, what's the name of the game? Final Fantasy for me. I'll be back in 10 minutes. You're sacked. You are sacked. Nah, I'm joking. Have a good time, bro. Yo, Italian, thank you for the 10 roses, man. Sorry. I don't have my headset on. I can hear audio, but I can't hear when people follow. What's up, Melvin?
Hello, anyway.
Goodbye, Melvin.
But we'll need a lot of people.
What game are you playing? Throne and Liberty. This... I feel like I need to sneeze.
Well.
Hats, thank you for the follow, man. Did you see my question about the game shutting down? What, New World? Yeah, they gave it 6 months minimum. So the developers of New World have said that they still have 6 months of server funding. So you're looking at maybe...
What in the world are they doing?
May. Or just after May. I mean, I'm going to complete all the content either way, so... We'll see what happens. We will see what happens.
You've come, and you would. I knew you. This is Iska.
Isn't this game AGS too? AGS? What do you mean by AGS? I don't follow these words, I'm sorry. I think it's super protective against bots and hackers. What, this game?
I'll open the
Nah, there's bots in this game. You don't see them often, though.
Let's go to the cat.
I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to leave this. Oh no, I was. Okay, fantastic. Can you compare Throne to if you had to? Can you compare Throne to if you had to for end PvP? Okay, Hatch, you're going to need to reword that because I'm confused. I haven't played since Throne. I haven't played since Throne since the tournament around the beginning of summer. Amazon Game Studio, I'm guessing. This is funded by Amazon, but not developed. This won't shut down. No. Nah, this won't shut down at all. If anything, this might actually increase in player base now that they're shutting that down. What's the game and how much? The game is Throne Unlimited and it's free to play. Compare Throne to another game for endgame, Hive, and PvP. PV and PvP. I don't think this game is really similar to any other game. I mean, obviously, you got MMOs. Every single MMO is the same in terms of you're doing bosses and raids. But I wouldn't say there's any game comparatively out that compares to this. Yo, this dude is whooping these things. Have you played Night Online? I played Night Online years ago. Have not played it in a very long time. Black Desert Online is way better. If you think that Black Desert Online is better than this game, you clearly do not respect your own life. The only thing good about Black Desert Online is the combat. There is no way you are serious. Not a chance. Not a chance. Wait, what's the vampire version you were talking about? Elder Scrolls. So on Elder Scrolls Online, you can do a quest line to either become a vampire or you can become a werewolf. And I don't know any MMOs that really let you do that. I think that's a really cool feature. Gear upgrading in BDO is cancer. Mate, I think the entire game... Here's the thing about Black Desert Online, right? The character customization is fantastic. Can't really argue with it. It's great. The combat system and the characters they have, as in the classes, again, probably the best in MMOs out currently. Can't fault it. The combat, amazing. Can't fault it. The problem with it is, the second you create your character and you log in, the world is completely stale. Completely stale. It's just running from NPC to NPC, collecting things that make no sense, pointless mechanics that are absolutely useless. It's terrible. The only thing good about Black Desert Online is when you want to go into a game where you just want to grab your character and beat the shit out of everything in front of you, nothing will satisfy you more than Black Desert Online doing that. No game will compete. Lupita, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you.
Another one.
Thank you. I don't think it's a thank you to me, though. I don't know. I won't read the chat. Crimson Desert should be fun. I'm not a big fan of Pearl Abyss, to be honest with you. I feel like the way they run their games just isn't good. Another Amazon game that is in jeopardy. This game ain't in jeopardy. This isn't an Amazon game. This is an NC Soft game that is developed, well, not developed, published by Amazon. Basically, they get their money from Amazon, but Amazon don't pay the developers. So they're not losing any money here. They can't sack anyone, right? They are getting steady income from this game via cosmetics and battle passes. There's no reason for them to stop development for this whatsoever. Throne's got a good skins and outfits. Yeah, so the one I want, but they're very expensive. Like, the outfits in this game, they are very, very expensive. So the Halloween ones that they've got right now is you have the cosmetic set, which is this one. So this is the Halloween outfit they've put out. Well, one of them, not all of them. So you've got the outfit. Hang on. You've got the mount. You've got the dragon. Can I join guild? Of course you can. You've got the Halloween Amatoy, which is your pet. You got another Halloween Amatoy, which is your pet, and then you've got the Ghost Gesture. This is about nearly £50 though. That's the problem. These are like it's a full set. These are expensive. And then if you want the single outfit, you've got the Crow. Now, provided you can change the color of these, you're not locked to this color. You can actually change all the colors to your skins. So they do produce some really, really good stuff, to be fair. I'm personally going to be getting the Battle Pass, so I ain't really got to worry much about it. What weapon build you running? I'm using crossbow and wand. Interesting. Decent build. I wouldn't say it's the best one. But I'm running dagger and greatsword. And then my 2 weapons after this that I'm going to upgrade is my bow and my spear. Because after you've reached max skill level on all of your abilities, if you change weapons to similar weapons that suit the armor and the stats that you're using, say for instance now I decided I want to start leveling up my mage build, right, on the same character, it would take too long. But yeah, this is going to be bow, dagger, spear, and greatsword in the future. Do you think Xbox bow is any good? Yeah, I mean, it's a completely ranged build that has high damage output. It's fantastic. I would just recommend completely avoiding being the main DPS on bosses. You've got to have a really good tank because your damage output is going to be so high that you're going to aggro a lot of shit. Hey, Zaddak, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I mean, the crossbow and the bow, that's like an archer build. I actually think it's called an archer. I think. Ranger? I think it's a ranger build. I'm good, just chilling before a game. What game are you playing? What best pairs with bow on this game? The staff. The staff pair's probably one of the best. Fucking monologue? Assassin's Creed Shadows? Did you ever play Assassin's Creed Mirage? I currently have that on PlayStation. It was given to me when I bought the console. But I have never even heard of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Where is it? Oh, I must have it away. I'm nearly out of drink. Yo, Nikki, thank you for the heart me. Do you play World of Warcraft? No, I don't play World of Warcraft. I had it installed, but I uninstalled it. The orb? You think orb and bow goes well together? I mean, it could work. Yeah, it could work. Orb and bow sounds pretty decent, actually, with the skills. Don't think I've played that one. I've played a few others, though. My favorite one is Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Primarily, I preferred Assassin's Creed 3, but the Remastered is the better one, obviously. And then probably Origins, because they brought out the world bosses that everyone had to fight. And I haven't played any since then. I didn't really play Valhalla or... What was the other one? Odyssey. Yeah, I played maybe like 2-3 hours of Odyssey. I've never been one of these like heavy Spartan type fans. AC3 absolute favorite. Assassin's Creed 3 was awesome. I've always been sort of into that Native American stuff. Like my granddad, do you know those ornaments that you used to get? That of like war chiefs, like Native American war chiefs that you could paint? He was heavily into like the Native American stuff. Which is kind of probably where I get it from. Is this worth playing as casual? Chris, I am a casual, mate. I play this maybe 4 hours a day, just streaming it. I don't try and compete with people. I don't care about being the best. I don't really give 2 craps about the PvP because it's not worth it. Yo, what's up with this guy? Back up off me, man. I'm quite surprised that only took half his health. I mean, I get that he's got nearly 300k HP, but shit. Thought it'd do a bit more than that. Crossbow and daggers. Good PvP build. The only thing that's going to beat me in the end game, because this is going to be a PvP character, not specifically for PvP, what I'm going to do, and this is going to be very fun for me, right? Because this is the way I like PvP. I am going to get this guy to max combat power. This is going to be a PvP build. And if I see any little shit going into that level 20 dungeon at 6,000 combat power plus, killing people who have just started the game, I am going to absolutely obliterate them. Because I hate it when PvP players kill new players in the game for absolutely no reason. I will defend that dungeon for 3 hours. I swear to God. Nothing irritates me more than egotistical PvP players killing noobs trying to enjoy the game and farm for no fucking reason. So I will happily stand there and kill them all day. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Hey, how are you today? I'm chilling. That's a great idea, mate. We're gonna line the guild up at the entrance of those caves when it goes nighttime and just start battling it out. Not all heroes wear capes. You reach 55? Nearly. This character's nearly 55. I mean, I'm already outputting like 40k with one swing of my sword. And this character ain't even close to where I want it to be. I'm hoping when I get the stuff I want, I'm hoping for about 180k per hit. Maybe with a critical and ×2. But that's only on bosses. Obviously, when you're fighting players, it'll be different. Isn't people a-holes? They are. Zad, the defender of the people. I used to do that on Ark, right? So, I was part of the biggest PS4 guild on Ark Survival Evolved. And I used to hate it when people, like massive tribes on Ark, would just kill people in wood bases. Nothing annoyed me more. Like, they were rolling up with like 10 C4 and a dragon to kill a guy who didn't even have metal weapons. Oh, mate, it was so irritating. I would sit there arguing, like, why are you killing them for? What's the point? It's not like they have anything. Anyone know if The Outer Worlds is a good game? Bad reviews, mate. I've actually watched gameplay of it. I am a fan of The Outer Worlds, right? But I'm also a fan of Fallout, and they play very similar. Imagine Fallout, but in, like, more of a spacey universe. That's how it plays. But it has had bad reviews, because people have said that they don't really understand why the game's out, because there's not much of a story behind it. What should I prioritize as a new player? The main story, mate. Just go straight through the main story.
Follow me.
Oh dear, what quest is this? Is this one of these riddle quests? This looks good. Mate, this game's fantastic. Come on, Remy. Open the door, mate.
Rest assured, I saw Archeum soldiers
Come on.
opening this. You just need to follow my instructions.
Who knew I was a nanny? Come on.
Look for a
I'm now
brick.
babysitting
Jutting
Remy.
out slightly
Open
from
the
right
door! Remy, I'm warning you. Bless Unleashed? No, this ain't Bless, mate. Remy, open the door! Okay, he's bugged. He's bugged. The game's glitched out. Okay, my bad. That was my fault. No one saw that. Move on.
3, now! Ah, perfect!
Fucking Remy, mate. Don't mind me. Coming through. Listen, I didn't know that was there, okay?
How amazing!
How do you get such high damage? This ain't even high damage. I've prioritized strength, dexterity, critical hits, and hit chance. I do like 40k with one swing. But that's only good about for single target. When I'm AoEing, I'll probably do like 20 a hit.
Of the Burkant family.
What kind of setup you running? It looks amazing.
Does this mean
What,
only
my
a member
build
of
for
the
my character or my
Burkant family
PC?
Can open this? Perhaps I will give it a try. Open! Please?
That easy. That easy, Remy. All you had to do was say open.
The door's open! Report to the Night Captain! Desecrate the Burkant estate!
Come on, kill them!
What game is this? Throwing the limit, mate. Charlie, for real. PC. I've got a 7700X CPU and a 9070 XT graphics card. It's currently AMD's newest one. I'm back, buddy. Welcome back, bud. Oh, damn. I used to grind out of this game on release. Why'd you stop playing it? So many people stopped playing this game, and I just wonder why. The game's fantastic, honestly. How are you not dead? There's any PvP left besides night PvP? I mean, you've got the world boss PvP, but you've also got PvE, so that doesn't really matter. And then you've got, obviously, guild stuff for the passives. So there's a lot of PvP lust. Come on, show us the box again. What box?
It is open.
I don't know where it is.
Soldiers must be inside.
Well, the graphics card box? What else do you stream? Elder Scrolls Online. I was streaming Ark Raiders, a little bit of Battlefield. I'm considered a variety streamer. I've sold out, chat. I used to be a full FPS shooter streamer. I'm a variety streamer now. Never. Can't even have a drink without being killed. Where'd Remy go? How much is your PC setup? If you were to buy it new, somewhere like 1,300 maybe. If you were gonna buy, like, if you were gonna use like used and new parts, you could probably build it for around $1,000. I think I quit when the T2 Dungeons came out. Yo, you've been out for, you haven't played for a long time. T2 came out so long ago. I've heard good things about the 9070 XT. How you finding it? No issues with it whatsoever. I can run any game on ultra settings maximum and still get, like right now, I'm getting 148 FPS on ultra settings while outputting. A creator that talks to all his chat, you've definitely got my support. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I try to. I try not to ignore people. If I see a comment, I reply. You knew what box? Listen, right? I like my graphics card. Israel, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate you. What game? Throne and Liberty.
This is not a human child.
To be fair, we're nearly through the whole story. Nearly.
People. Look, there's the
I've got a 5070 as I managed to pick it up for Yo! 5070 for 450? Bargain. Absolute bargain. I don't mind the 5070. I ain't gonna lie, if I was to move to NVIDIA, I'd have to have a 5070 Ti or above. That's the only way I'd consider switching. I'm about to get a new PC. I might get back to it. What kind of PC are you getting? What stats? Let me know. You're getting a 5070 Ti. How much are you paying for that? My issue with the 5070 Ti is literally the price. It's, oh god, I forgot I need to do this. My bad. We might actually die here. Why are you lagging so bad? I'm not lagging, bro. I've been streaming for a year. I don't get lag. It's probably your phone.
You think you can stop me?
Wait, I did it wrong. My bad. Pre-built? Oh, don't get a pre-built, please. They're a waste of money, honestly. Right, well, she's dead.
So difficult, but I'll have you eventually.
Don't get a pre-built. Do not get a pre-built.
I won't lose either. See you.
Seen a nice Legion i9 for around 2. Mate, that is so expensive. I can't pay it monthly otherwise. Ah, yeah. Financing. Yeah, I understand that, to be fair. Do you not have so in the UK we get like an app called Klarna, which is basically like, it's kind of like a finance thing. You basically, you add all the items that you want and you pay a finance deal with Klarna. Wish I could build my own, just don't know how. It's so simple. Yo, Liam, how you doing? Game name is Throne and Liberty, mate. Had 2 builds, Sword and Shield, Greatsword, 1 and Staff. So you had a tank DPS type. Wait, no. Sword and Shield, Greatsword, so tank DPS, and Wand and Staff, which is a healer. Fair, fair, fair. I see the Overwatch poster. Have you tried Marvel's Rivals? I am not a big fan of Marvel's Rivals, specifically because I don't really care much for Marvel. So my main argument to why I prefer Overwatch over Rivals is because I feel like Marvel's Rivals just played on the fact that people like Marvel, for one. And 2, I feel like Overwatch, when they introduce a new character, the development team have to go from scratch and have a backstory, and it's just more interesting to me. Whereas, like, everyone knows the backstory of Wolverine, right? Everyone knows the backstory of Spider-Man. It's basically just copy and paste. Like, the gameplay is exactly the same as well. Like, the exact same game mode is on Overwatch. What game? Throne and Liberty. Yeah, we also have Klarna in Germany, but the page I'm buying from is not offering it, sadly. What website are you buying it from? I do recommend CCL or PC Specialist. Any good solo? I've been playing this solo, but we also do have a pretty decent guild, so you know, it's solo with the guild too. Who messaged me?
Would be no life at all. Let's escape together to somewhere our families cannot find us. No one can keep us apart.
Hang on 2 seconds. I was in Polar. Polar, wait. I think that's EU. Yeah, I think that's EU. Compared to New World? What? How good is this game compared to New World? Is that what you're asking? No Arc Raiders today? I'm not really buying games until after Christmas, mate. I got way too many outgoings to be... And I just bought a new game. I just bought Cyberpunk 2077. So I can't really be spending more money on games at the minute. Unfortunately. As much as I would want to play it. Yes, I think New World has better content. But the gameplay of New World was very stale. I want to go there quickly and unlock that teleport. Because I think when you unlock the teleports, you unlock things to do in the area too. Cyberpunk is very nice. I enjoyed that. The thing is with Cyberpunk is there's so much variety, right? It's like a better version of, in my opinion, GTA. I like the feel of Cyberpunk stuff and steampunk and that kind of aesthetics. Friendly is very sexy, to be honest, comparing New World. I mean, this game graphically, it has better graphics than any MMO currently out on the market, without a doubt. I mean, this is just one area that's just purely aesthetics. Just look how this game looks. I don't know if this runs on Unreal Engine 5, but I wouldn't argue it if it was. I have it downloading on PS5. I also have it on PS5. You can add me if you want. I think my PS5 account is called Zaddak. Z-A-D-D-A-C-K-S, I believe. Not 100% sure on that one. Brown console on 4K TV. It looks super great. Pardon me, sorry. I still have a cold, by the way. Is there cross-platform aggression? No. So, depending on what platform you are on, it is locked to that console. So, my PlayStation 5 character does not link with my PC character. Game is this? Throne Libby. Damn, yeah, I know. Also, the battle passes, they don't link to multiple characters. That's one thing that I didn't like. So, you can have 2 characters per platform and per region. If you buy the battle pass on one character, you only get the battle pass items for that character, even though you're on the same console and you'll have maybe 2 characters in the same server. You only get the stuff on the one character you purchased it, unless it's skins. So, for instance, this skin I'm wearing right now, that's account lock. So every character I create, no matter what, on PC will have this skin. Yes, it's on PS5. Yeah, it's on PS5. Another annoying storage isn't shared. Yeah, storage isn't shared either. Almost 100 viewers. You're getting famous, mate. My average viewers is 100. I mean, usually we range from anywhere to 100 to 250 viewers. On Sundays, we hit anywhere from 300 to 500. So it goes up and down. You got to think as well, with TikTok, people scroll in and out all the time. It's always going to be up, down, up, down, up, down, depending on what you're doing. I mean, we've had some streams where we've dropped down to 30, and then we've had another stream where we were at 540 people. TikTok just isn't like, it's not consistent, but yeah, on average, we get about 100 viewers. Nah, even just also got the add-ons for PS5. What add-on did you get? How long have you been streaming? W Facecam? I've been streaming consistently since January. So, coming up to a year. Nearly 1 year. Something like the middle of January. It wasn't early January, because I remember we let New Year go, and it was somewhere like towards the middle to end of January. And do you know what game we were playing? Do you know what game I started playing? We were averaging anywhere from like 60 to 100 viewers. The world looks massive. It's pretty big. Free Eye Atlas. Isn't that like rock that's coming towards Earth? What game? Diablo 4. Try and do a random matchmaking as that's my Path of Ascension mission. Yeah, I was streaming Diablo 4 in January. What if it hits us? Well, by the time it hits us, mate, you're not going to have very fucking long. just go outside and watch. Thanks for the subscription, Lino. Will you still stream? Will I still stream if AI, for whatever it's called, hits us? Yeah, why not? Do you only stream on TikTok? No, I am on YouTube and Twitch as well. Diablo, I play it a little bit, but before season ends, I got bored. I actually don't mind the fact that you have to start a new character every season. I am actually a big advocate for that, because if you want to do seasonal content, you do need to create a new character on Diablo. But if you just want to play the eternal characters, you can still do that. I am a really big fan of Diablo. Thanks, fam. That makes me feel better. I mean, you got to put it like this, right? If we were to get hit by that AI Atlas, Free Eye Atlas, right? Depending on where it hits on the country, or the planet, sorry. I mean, we're pretty much all dead, right? There's no way we're going to survive that. Unless for us it hits somewhere in like Asia or Australia. I don't think the UK is going to be surviving nothing. If it hits anywhere in Europe, I mean, we're gone. America's gone. So I just wouldn't worry about it so much. This is in probably less than 10 seconds, you ain't going to know much. Last melody before it hits the earth. I don't know. I don't listen to much music lately. I feel like music's getting stale. I feel like everything that's really going viral right now is just for women. Fucking Taylor Swift and shit. What should you do after you complete the story and reach 55? Have you completed Path of Ascension? So if you press start, you're going to see something that says Path of Ascension. Have fun, mate. I'm going to eat. Okay, Larry, just came back from gym and I've always got this hour. I smoke and watch you. Hell yeah, Larry. I appreciate you, man. Yes, but if it takes a while to get to us, oh, mate, it won't. If we got hit by a meteor, you're done in less than a minute. New World or Throne and Liberty? Well, considering New World isn't going to be around in 6 months, I know which one I'm going to choose. I put New World as my second most... well, not second most, but my second best MMO of 2025. But that I released that before they shut the game down. So... Cozy, thank you for 5. Did you try Guild Wars 2? I did try Guild Wars 2, and I think it sucks.
Not so long ago, right?
Why did they shut it down? It's something to do with Amazon laying off anywhere between 30 and 40,000 staff, and a lot of that was the developers for MMOs. They're just not interested in doing MMOs. I just heard today that someone in chat said that they've also cancelled the Lord of the Rings game, so they want to focus on other games that aren't MMOs, which kind of sucks. I'll be trying first time today. Let me know how you like it. If you guys do want to join the Discord, by the way, I do have a link in my bio. We've got a lot of members in there, and we all chat about Throne Liberty and other games. But for some reason, people keep saying the link don't work, even though it's a permanent link. It's weird. They're also coming out with a new 007. Yeah, I saw that. Holy moly, what is going on here? Let me check. New World would throw a bit better than Throne Liberty. In your opinion, you know, I respect it. If you like New World over Throne Liberty, I'm not going to argue it. Would I say it's better all around? No. Graphically, this game's better. The combat system on this game is better. The content of New World is better, but this has better character customization also. It has better build variety. So, for me, if we're looking at an all-round game, Throne is a better game. Hey, bud, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy, is it 14 with Noctis? I would say Noctis storyline was probably one of my favorites, and then after that, I think it was Final Fantasy 9 or 10 with Tidus, and yeah, those two. That's kind of a draw. I was never... It's 15? Okay. I was never really a big fan of Cloud. I thought he was a whiny little, like, bitch, to be honest with you. Yeah, Cloud was just... He was all just like, pity me. Although he did, like, carry that franchise, he was just like, oh, feel sorry for me, blah, 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 whatever. Let's, despite the fact that so many people died for you to be alive, but let's just watch you be a whiny bitch the whole time while you continue to live. Why not? At least Noctis accepted his role, saved his friends, and died for his what was it, city. Cloud just went around and hid away and felt sorry for himself. Yeah, dude was annoying. Random one. Did you ever play Elder Scrolls? Yeah, I played a lot of Elder Scrolls on PlayStation. I can't lie. A lot of Elder Scrolls. Hello, darling. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bud? Noctis was 15. I didn't know that because it was my first Final Fantasy. I think if you're on PC, that game is still very good. I bought it. Do I have it right here? Yeah, I have it right there. I bought it for the PS4. Right here. The problem I have with it on PS4 is it's very, like, stuttery. Like, I feel like it's, like, 30 FPS. I can't play it at 30 FPS. It looks so bad. But if you have it on PC, so good on PC. Where's the shield? Give the right weapon to the knight. What's he holding? A sword? Hang on. I know this quest. He's right here. No, he's not. Even if the Discord link don't work, can Google Discord and find it faster. So our Discord is called Dead Gamers. Basically, we play and revive underappreciated games. Greatsword Dual Blades. Yeah, Greatsword Dagger, mate. Give the right shield. What shield's he got? Okay. Simple one. It's this one. It's good on PS5 as well. Did they make a PS5 version? I have a PS5. Maybe I should have just done that. I joined the Discord. My Discord name is Crimson. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you joining Discord. Alright, hold up. I don't know what this is asking me to do. Open the storage. I got upset at the end of 15 because of why he did what he did for the kingdom. I feel like they could have definitely... The only thing I don't like about Final Fantasy, right, is they produce very good stories, but they never continue them on until Lightning. So if anyone played the Lightning story where it was 3 games, that irritated me because I never liked her storyline at all. They could have gone really far with Noctis' story. Oh shit. What do we need to do here? I remember this. You've got to turn the statues. So it's facing the wrong way, facing right, facing left, facing forward. So we've got back, right, left, forward. Back, right, left, forward. Back, right, left, forward. I've got it. I've got it. Back, right. Fuck. Hang on. Final Fantasy story was... Oh, did I do it? No. Why are you playing a dead game? Because I want to. Why are you watching a dead game is the better question, Beat. Why are you watching it? Alright. Final story was absolutely amazing. See, I've got this one. I don't know which one this is. Hang on, I've got so much stuff. I don't know which one this is, but I'm not enjoying it. Has anyone played this? I'm finding it hard to get into this Final Fantasy. And I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I'm struggling with it. I'm really struggling with it. What is this? I need an MMORPG. This is Throne and Liberty, mate. This is a free-to-play MMO. Right, are we done now? Yes, sweet. Love these little riddles. Gotta love it. Alright, come on. Out of the way. Look at that. Was that 15? That's 15 and 16. So that's the one with Noctis, and that's also the one with, I don't even know his name. These two. So these are the 2 Final Fantasies I'm playing. And why I'm playing is I don't want to play any turn-based games anymore, which is why I'm not playing the previous ones. But I'm struggling to like that one, man. Did you ever play Kingdom? No! I played the first 3 Kingdom Hearts on, I think it was either, I started, I think, on Xbox 360, and I played the last one I played on PS4. And I want to buy the entire set. I want to buy all of them. There's a pack on all Keyshop. You get every single one of the games for like £20. I want to go for all of them.
But the more dangerous, the more
Final Fantasy 16 is hard to enjoy. It's easily one I got bored of. When does the open world start? That's what I'm interested in. When do I get to the point in 16 where everything's open world and I can explore? 15 was bland. 15 was bland? Listen, Brent, we're friends right now, right? But 15 definitely wasn't bland. Bro, have you played Life is Strange? I have never played any Life is Strange. I actually share a Steam account with one of my good friends, and he has bought every single Life is Strange. When I'm scrolling down library games, there's like a space that big that is all like Life Strange, Life Strange, Life Strange. I don't even know what the game is.
Wasn't that Lazarus Crimson?
I've seen a picture of it. Couldn't tell you a thing about it. No idea. Absolutely no idea. What game is this? Throne and Liberty. This is the last chapter of the game. And then we'll get into the world bosses, the dungeons, the daily contracts, the side quests, all the good stuff. It takes a long time to get to where we can explore. I think I haven't touched the game in a long time. What game? Throne and Liberty, mate. Throne and Liberty. This is going to be the last chapter until we get to the good stuff. Probably maybe 30 minutes left on the chapter. Find a way through to escape. Well, why don't we just follow Iska? He seems to know where he's going, right? Come on, Iska. Or we'll go that way. Final Fantasy 16, if I recall, makes good amount of time to explore. See, the thing is with Final Fantasy 15 is when you're exploring, it's very, like, bright and colourful and you're fighting monsters and it's fun. Final Fantasy 16 just seems very dark and grim. Life is Strange is about a lesbian time-controlling freak who kind of abducts a kid with imagination. What? Life is Strange is about a lesbian who abducts a kid with her mind. Is that what you just narrowed it down to? Is that true? Life is Strange is about a lesbian who abducts a kid. What did I just hear? Apparently that's what Life is Strange is about. There's a lot more to it, but yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy game. That is... Why is there about 15 games of that then?
I will help you.
Can you please say hi to my friend Bryson? What's up, Bryson? How you doing? So what's the next thing to play after New World? Probably the new Arcade or Aeon coming out, or you can play Throne of Liberty like me, because I think Throne of Liberty is probably the best MMO of 2025.
As you made your way further into the manor, you came upon a familiar face.
Okay. Liz 1 is her kid. Okay. Shall I tell you how many Life is Strange my friend has? Hang on a minute. I'll say right now. Hang on. So he has... Let me go in and look. Let me open my Steam. These are the ones he has. Let me scroll down to L. Okay. So if I just put Life is... Oh, no, I got it wrong. It's not Life is Strange. He's got Half-Life. Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Half-Life Blue Shift, Half-Life Opposing Force. I don't know what they are either. I'm streaming. Okay. You're streaming, but you're in my chat. Totally different games. Yeah, my bad. I didn't know. The answer's still the same, no. I've never played either of them. Half-Life or Life is Strange. I have no idea.
Oh, how sweet.
That's an interesting boss.
All this way to save
Oh,
one
yo, this dude's got
person.
400k health.
I've made a
I want a refund. No one told me about that.
Just like Remy, isn't he?
I love Throne of Liberty. I was just playing it for 10 hours today. You played Throne of Liberty for 10 hours today? I ain't gonna lie, I am a big advocate for Throne of Liberty. I don't think I could play this game for 10 hours. What are you doing? There's no way you're at the end game if you're playing 10 hours. You could complete all of the daily content in probably 4 or 5. I mean, surprisingly, even though this guy's got 400k health, I'm kind of killing him pretty quickly. I use another character? Oh, okay. I've been on Throne since 11 o'clock this morning. Seriously? Got all these happy Throne players, mate. You know, in 6 months' time, when the announcer's closing, what are we all going to do? What are we all going to do? I play games at 12 p.m. till 8 p.m. Damn. What weapons do I recommend? What kind of weapons do you like? Don't say that. By the way, I weigh 238 kilograms and I'm black. Okay. This is a random comment. I weigh 238 kg and I'm black from Queens. I hope the attraction is mutual. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, okay. The online community, bro. He's trolling. He's got to be trolling.
Oh my, you actually did it.
Why does everyone want to know their weight or race? It's weird. No, this dude's on YouTube. Trust me, if you weigh 236 kg, the attraction would not be mutual. Trust me.
I'll tell you where Remy and that pledge are.
I'm just saying.
Follow the
Why is
path
your
and you'll
mic
see
echoing?
many
It's
will
a
see
bug on
you
TikTok. Just close the app and then reload it back up. It's not me or my live stream, it's just TikTok.
Hurry, hurry. Poor Remy's here.
I mean,
looking
brother,
for
I'm considered overweight and
I
I'm
suppose
somewhere like
monsters
90
won't
kg.
befriend their
If you're
fellow monsters.
236, you need to buy a Peloton. Okay? Surprisingly, this dude's very easy to kill. We've just took 30% of his health in 3 skills. Oh, you're slacking, brother. 30% of his health in 3 skills? Bro, don't die. I ain't gonna die. I mean, I should be dodging this dude's mechanics, but I don't feel like I really need to. I should kill him by the time he actually gets to the point where he can kill me, to be honest with you. What game is this? Throne of Liberty, mate. There we go, he's on 4% now. Dead. Easy. Okay, I see your point. You get me. That wouldn't be mutual ever. That's too much weight. I mean, there's being big and then there's being big, right? Bro, don't die. Why is your mic echoing? I last played, I think I had a sword and staff. Sword and staff. Brother, I couldn't even tell you what that build is. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use a sword and a staff. I mean, big respect for doing it. I've just never seen it.
I can't leave this behind.
What is a sword and staff build on this game? This boss died because his aura farming. He was aura farming. Where's your personal health at? My personal health? I was diagnosed with ADHD in February. I have an overactive mind. I've been diagnosed with depression. And I'm probably a stone and a half overweight. So if you're considering all that, I think it's pretty fucking good. How's yours?
By slaughter, destruction, and pure rage.
Great sword staff is fun. That was my first build. Really? This boss died because he was aura farming. Okay, this is how I know you're young, because I don't think any person above the age of 21 uses the words aura farming. Unless you're a TikTok streamer. Jesus, people with epilepsy, look away. Why did that do that? Ow. Oh, sorry, flexing. You're flexing? What game is this? Throne and Liberty, mate. This is Throne and Liberty. Do you think Throne and Liberty will be hit next? No. No. It may be published by Amazon, but the developers don't work for Amazon, and Amazon can't sack them. NCSoft is a completely individual developer, and they can get funding off of other people if they needed to. I think this game, if it did ever to close, would be due to the fact that the player base going down, but the good thing about a lot of Korean-based MMOs is they don't close them as often as you think. As long as they're still making a relatively decent amount of money, which with the cosmetics in this game, they're making a good amount of money, I don't think it's going to close. I'm still trying to figure out what aura farming means. You and me both. I know it's something to do with, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you're trying to look good for the camera or something. Is that what aura farming means? Like you're trying to make your character look good? I feel like basically it means looking cool or epic. Okay. So basically what I just said. Yeah, that's aura's charisma. Okay, well, there's two people saying two completely different things. What is aura farming? Okay, we need to Google it. Should we just Google aura farming and see what it means? Hang on a minute. What does aura farming mean? No, not... Okay, it said... It auto-corrected it to auto-farming, not aura farming. Hang on. Aura. What does aura farming mean? This is according to Copilot, because I use Bing. Aura farming refers to the act of intentionally behaving or acting in a way to gain social status, admiration, or cool points. This can involve posting certain content or adopting specific behaviors to appear impressive or desirable to others. The term is often used to describe someone who is perceived as trying too hard to look cool or gain social credibility. So, okay. Why did you just attack like my entire personality with that? Right? God damn. Aura farmer looks maxing in a specific moment. Take Piccolo in Dragon Ball Z where he's sitting on a building with his cape flying. At least you are not dyslexic. No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not dyslexic. Considering I have a bookcase behind me with quite a few books on it, I'm definitely not dyslexic. I don't really read out loud, though. Usually. Mr. Hated, or Hatreds, thank you for the follow. If you don't put the game and you're playing and ban those who ask... What? Can you speak English, please? Like, we've just established that I'm not dyslexic, but can you type in a way that makes sense? I would appreciate that.
I didn't know what to do. I was so scared.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Yeah, right.
Miniatrite needs time to heal.
Oh, shit.
I'll be waiting. See you soon.
Right, did we just complete the main story? Wait, hold up. Yes, we have completed the main story. Thank God. Apparently, I have two characters, one with a sword and staff, and one just with a sword. Appreciate you. Haven't played this since release. Thank you. Is this game going to be affected by Amazon layoffs? No. They publish the game, but the NC Soft don't work for Amazon, so Amazon can't sack them. They can't say, well, we're not going to give you any more, right? They're getting a steady income from this game. As long as the money keeps flowing in, they're not going to do anything. So as of right now, no. This is not going to get affected by Amazon.
Indeed.
I'm now a fan. You're now a fan? Cool.
Now, let's finish preparations.
I appreciate you being a fan. Thank you, I'll download it. I'm from New World. You're from New World? Hell yeah. 2 games I recommend is this one and Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls is never going to go anywhere. They'll either stop content because they're making a new game, but the content will always be there, trust me. Elder Scrolls will not go anywhere. But this is like a 50-50. I need weapon. Cute. I also want the ring ones. Where's the ring? Ring. That one. Cute. What game is this? Please don't ban me. Ban him. Right now, chat. Ban him. No, I'm joking. I ain't gonna ban you. The game is Throne and Liberty, mate. No weird... I mean, Wait. How many times have you leveled a character you should know? 6. 6. I've done 6 different characters on this game. 2 of them are deleted. Listen, don't be like that, okay? I like creating different builds, right? And you can't always do that when you're running the same character, okay? I like to experiment. What route would you go for a healer? Wand and bow, because the bow you can still do very good single target damage, or you can go the orb if you like magic. But I personally, if I was going to go healer, I would do the wand and the bow, because I know that I can still do damage, very good damage with my bow after that. The orb is good, I just don't really rate it as a weapon. It's literally just a floating ball at the side of your head. It kind of bores me.
You went to see Hardin's mother.
But again, that's just me.
But she wasn't
What's the
there.
best tip for a
She'd
new
gone on
player?
a trip with her son.
Figure out what weapons you want to use. Literally, use every single weapon in the game very early on. Switch them out. Get like 5 levels with one weapon, 10 levels, do whatever. Before you hit level 50 and you get your last weapon set, which are going to be the tier 2 plus 12s, you need to have the 2 weapons you are going to progress with selected. If you don't know what you're going to do or what weapons you're going to use once they give you your plus 12 weapons, you are fucked. So explore all the builds, look at all the skills, pick 2 weapons that you like using. After that, just complete the main story. It's very easy. I just completed it just now. Very simple. After you've done the main story, you're going to focus on the path of ascension. If you press start, it will show you the path of ascension. It will tell you what you need to do. Complete all 5 steps. After you complete all 5 steps is when you're going to be focusing more on the tier 3 and endgame stuff. I just leveled my 2nd character. I'm exhausted. See, here's the thing. So, I'm a Diablo player. So, creating new characters for me is very normal because you have to create a new character every 3 months on Diablo. Whenever they release a new season, new character. So, you're always leveling up. So, me deleting and remaking characters is just very normal for me. How long is the main story quest? You can get the main story done if you primarily focus the main story and you don't get sidetracked. You could do it anywhere between 6 and 8 hours. So probably you could do it in 1 long day or you could do it in 2 long days, like 2 longish days. For me, it took playing maybe about 3 hours of the main story a day. It took me about 3 days to complete the whole main story of literally just lightly playing it casually.
Then the head of the Order of the Swan.
Did they not cancel support for New World? They have cancelled support for New World, yeah. But this ain't New World. Real gangster neglect the main story quest and focus on side. So I didn't actually get sidetracked as much as I thought I would. I have primarily stuck. Like you can see all these side quests here. When you're looking around, I've got side quests everywhere right now. Because I just pushed through the main story. What is this you're playing? This is Throne and Liberty, mate. This is Throne and Liberty. Level a healer, though. Nah, see, I have a healer on my PlayStation. And we will do streams with my healer. But I just wanted to do this one for now. I wish I could have kept up with this game. Why? You can still play this. This is very new player friendly. More so now than ever. And we've got to do some cooking on this character. Hold up. Let's buy something like 100 garlic. Let's buy 100 garlic. Let's buy 30 eggs. That's the daily limit on the eggs. 100 onions. 100 corn. Let's buy some clams. So this is the cooking stuff I was telling you guys about, right? About how to make quick lucent. Now, this isn't the primary stuff that you need to do the really good stuff, but you do need some of it. And then we'll get the grape juice. Put about 200k into that. Right. Please tell me what the game is. You played the Ark Raiders yet? I played the Ark Raiders beta. I haven't played the Ark Raiders game that's just released, no. Thrown in at me, Lost Ark is better. Lost Ark is better. Did you take all of your fucking pills this morning? Or just some of them? There's no way you're serious right now. I've actually been playing this for the first time. You liking it? Don't know what that says, Rocco. 2 secs. I gotta put these materials away. I got too many materials on me. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, we're good. Please tell me what games it is. Looks amazing. Friendly me. Put your mats in my account. No. I'm serious, Lost Ark is way better. I think it's PC only. Lost Ark, that isn't really much of an MMO, is also one of the biggest pay-to-win games there is currently out. I wouldn't necessarily pick it up for me, personally. Not for me. Isn't it a life drain game? Too much grind? This game? No. The good thing about this game is there's daily limits. So you can go into dungeons, use your coins in the dungeons, and there's no point in doing it anymore. So this is more like a 4-hour-a-day game at the end game, unless you're doing bosses. So I've got to do a boss at 7 o'clock, which is an hour and a half. I've got to do another boss at 10 o'clock, and I've got to do another boss at 12 o'clock, which anyone in the guild, you need to let me know if you're on, because I'm going to be joining these. Have they gotten better with the microtransactions? Nah, the microtransactions are the same, but they were never a problem. Consistently smug, and you mute people who say anything embarrassing. Well, if that was the case, you wouldn't fucking be here, would you? And how am I smug? Chat, how am I smug? Yo, I'm new and I got a problem with Steam. I don't know, I'm always getting stuck at Throne Liberty text logo. That sounds like a PC issue. Lost Ark is a cash cow and only wants people that's going to drop bank on it. I definitely want to do dungeons when I get home. So I've got... I don't know how long we're going to be live for. I mean, I'm definitely doing the boss at 7 o'clock. What game is this? Pokemon. No, I'm joking. It's Throne of Liberty. Right, so our main thing now is just completing the main story, which we're about to get into. What is going on here? How would you rate this game out of 10? 8.5. The only issue with this game is the PvP. But if you know what you're doing and you know what build you're doing and you can slightly keep up with some people, you can compete in PvP. It's just a bit of a grind. I'm getting so sidetracked what I'm doing. Go to the Pure Light Tower library to find the book. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely an 8.5 game. Easily. Right, go to the Pure Light Tower. Where is that? Go to the Pure Light Tower. And find a book. Do you need PvP in this? No. You don't need to PvP in this. So, this is how the PvP works, right? These are the only two main things you need to know about the PvP. There's guild events that are PvP where you can earn and own certain areas of the map. When you own certain areas of the map, you get passive income. So it'll be like rocks, wood, whatever it is for that area. It doesn't really matter that much. It's basically, if you don't want to go out and just chop some trees and harvest, then go to the PvP. But the thing is, to do the PvP, you might as well just go farm the stuff. You're competing against too many people. The other thing is the castle for the Lucent. So the Lucent is in-game currency. This is what people use to purchase like weapons and armor. You can farm Lucent from selling things in the auction house, like traits, weapons, food, anything really you can sell for in the auction house. Primarily, I sell food. It's easier. But with Lucent, if you own the castle, you do get Lucent, quite a bit of it, but not as much as it's worth. In terms of like how many people you're fighting against to earn it, isn't worth it. The only other thing for the PvP is, so there's world bosses in this game, and when a world boss appears, it spawns 2 portals. One will be left, which is war, which means you fight the boss, but you also fight the players for the boss. And that will give you an increased drop rate. So whoever beats all the players and kills the boss will get an increased drop rate in whatever the boss drops. If you select peaceful, everyone fights the boss, but whoever does the most damage and contributes most to killing the boss, they get an increased drop rate. So you don't really need to kill anyone in this game for anything. You can just farm it easily, but that's up to you. I don't think it's worth it. Because the amount of people you're fighting, the build you got to do, and the requirements to even compete in the PvP isn't worth it. You might as well just go into the PvE. There isn't really anything like you have to do this to get this weapon. There's nothing like that. What game is this? Throne and Liberty. Is this Fellowship? No. Nah, this ain't Fellowship. I haven't played Fellowship. I don't own it. Pardon me. How do you get outfits as they paid for? You can earn them. You can't earn them, no. So the outfits are primarily Battle Pass, or you purchase them in the store. I would recommend just getting the Battle Pass. It's £8, something like $10. You get a lot of materials, skins, morphs, armor toys. Armor toys are your pets, if you don't know. So this right here is a Battle Pass outfit, which is £8. What the My uncle plays every day this game. I don't know if it's good or bad. It's a good game. What's up, everyone? What's up, Rids? How you doing, bud? I'm good. Glad to be here. Chilling, mate. Chilling. Doing tedious side quests before we get into the main stuff. What game is this? I want to know. Throne and Liberty. This Throne and Liberty? Yes, this is Throne, mate. This is Throne. This is just a tedious side quest I've got to do. Hopefully by tonight, when we stream tonight, I would have completed most of this side stuff and we'll do a lot more dungeons. Appreciate the follow. Right, done. Is this Throne and Liberty? Yes. How's the gameplay loop? Very good, actually, because there's so much to do, you're never really in a consistent loop. I mean, I right now have 80 contracts to do. These are 80 things of going to kill stuff, either finding a bottle, doing whatever. I've got to do 80 of them currently. That's going to take me pretty much all day, maybe even a few days to do. And that's just one part of it. I've got 3 bosses. One's at 7 o'clock, one's at 10 o'clock, and one's at 12 o'clock. So I've got 3 world bosses to do. I've got daily dungeons to do. I've got 80 contracts to do. And then I have my dungeons as well. So yeah, I got loads to do today. You need to pay for endgame. You want good weapons and stuff. Real money. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. Don't listen to him. False information. You don't need to pay for anything in this game. You can farm it. Very easily. I played some, dropped off too early, I guess. What server you on? I'm on Calanthia. Holy side quest now. Exit the office. Yeah. I'm on Calanthia. That's not a lie. You can't farm in. What the fuck? What can't you farm? Let me know what you can't farm. Drop chance is too low. Do you know how many people I know that have earned archboss weapons from doing PvE? The drop rate's fine. And if you consider the fact that not only when you're doing archbosses, you're also against other players at the same time, wouldn't you say that the chances are pretty much equal, considering the fact that when you're doing that, you also need to fight, what, 100 people? Do a world boss and then we talk. I did 3 world bosses last night. I've been playing the game for 3 months. My main is a gladiator that's over 7,000 combat power. I have 6 characters. Well, I've had 6 characters, and I currently have 4 of them. And I created this one less than a week ago, and I've just nearly completed most of it. So you tell me, right, what I can't farm. We love making people look stupid. Come on, talk to me. What can't I farm? So the reviews lie. Oh, so you haven't played the game. You just look at reviews. No, the reviews are based on when the game released and everyone was purchasing weapons instead of farming it. And all they were doing was focusing on PvP. And with the auction house, I've earned, if you want to know how much I've earned just this month on my character, on my main character, selling food is somewhere between like 40 and 60k lucent from selling food. And all that takes is me going around, killing a few things, harvesting some mushrooms, and buying the daily stuff. So, again, what can't I farm? Don't talk to me about reviews. I'm talking about your experience with the game. You let me know what I can't farm. I'll wait. They're winding you up. Yeah, but I like them look stupid. I'm waiting for them. You already said it. So you basically said the drop rate for the archboss weapons, or the world bosses. So if you account the fact of world bosses, right? So you go into the boss in the war portal, you load in with probably 100 people. You're also against 100 people. You are aware of that. So when you're talking about drop rate, you're also competing with people killing you over and over again to try and get an increased drop rate on a boss when you could just do it peacefully. Do you know how many people I know that have done peaceful world bosses and have still got everything in this game? So I think your opinion is stupid because it's not fact. It's also incorrect. And you just don't like the fact that people in PvP on this game are better than you. But please don't come in here and state your opinion as fact when I will fucking correct that every single time. Shit. I don't talk about PvP. Why talk about crap now? Okay. What were you talking about then? Because you said about... Let's scroll up to what you said. Okay. Let's have a look. You need to pay for endgame. You want good weapons and stuff. Real money. So, if you're going to talk about real money, let's talk about that. Let's go into the auction house. Let's go to food. All right. Let's go to... Where's the one I sell? Where is it? I'm blind right now. No. Should just type it in, really. It'd be quicker. There you go. Mushroom stir fry. That's not a bad one. Show me some archboss weapons. What, on my character? My character's on Arcane. I mean, prove me wrong. I don't have to prove nothing to you. Don't even fucking follow me. Throne Liberty, and yes, you can play on Xbox. Amazon is going to shut this game down. They said they will be forcing on single player games. How can Amazon shut down a game they don't own? That's like Mercedes saying they're going to shut down BMW. No in auction house. Wait, what'd you say? Show me archboss weapons in auction house. There isn't, but you can farm them. It doesn't make a difference. Just participate in the stuff. That's all you got to do. I mean, if you really are concerned about it, do the world bosses and everything late at night. There's less people. Or if you really want to compete, just make a PvP character. Go either dagger and crossbow or dagger and greatsword and just fucking go through them. Do you know how easy it is to kill players? Bro, he's just trying to play a game, enjoys and stream it. Yeah, he's just one of these trolls. Honestly. He's one of these, like, really bad mindset people who was shit at the game and didn't want to put the effort in to actually grind it. And then, do you know how we went on, like, a 30-minute bitch earlier about lazy people? One right there, look. Hairy. Lazy, self-entitled, little whining bitch. That's Harry. And then puts his opinions as facts. So you're telling me there are no high-priced archboss weapons in auction? Of course they are. That's an archboss weapon. It's like the best weapon in the game. Of course they're high-priced. The difference is you can either farm the same weapon for free, or you can just go sell food and buy the archboss weapon in less than a month. So you don't even need to kill the boss and still get the weapon for free. This guy talking is just so stupid. NCSoft was a developer, but Amazon does own the rights. They don't own the rights. They published the game, and they're not going to stop the publishing in this because they didn't put any money into the development. So as long as there's still a steady income on this game, they're not going to close it. They are right now not contributing to anything to do with this game. They literally just published it. They're not going to close it down. They can't sack NCSoft then. They can't do anything. If NCSoft want to keep the game up, they can't do anything. Amazon right now are just sitting there with a steady income. I'm seeing this game everywhere now. It's a sign. Well, I bloody hope not.
Don't miss the play.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there talks of closing servers on console? What, on this? I have no idea, mate. Is the story good? The story's alright. I don't really play it for the story, though. Not for me, anyway. This thing is a lot of player base left. New World had a bigger player base than this. The problem was with New World is everything that New World was developing was funded by Amazon. So every new idea, every new DLC, all of the content, Amazon had to pay for. Whereas with this game, Amazon don't need to pay for that. NCSoft do. So right now, Amazon has no reason to even leave this game.
No other
They're just getting a little bit of an income from it.
That's a perhaps. I hope Ashian.
It's like passive income for doing nothing. So New World will maybe stay online for a year, 6 months. If you read the second statement they did, they've got the funding for 6 months currently.
Powerful guilds should
From what I've read anyway. Fair enough. As a PvP's focused player, would I enjoy this? I mean, if your primary thing was PvP, you would have to get invited to a primary PvP guild, which can be hard because if you don't turn up for things, or if you're not a certain combat power, or if you're not doing things, they will just remove you. PvP guilds in this game are very ruthless. The second you're not online to do something, they'll kick you out and recruit someone else. Which is why I don't like push people to do PvP in this game. It's very high demand for little reward. Very high demand. Is it free? This is free. Oh, did they release a new one? Even worse. No reason to grind anymore. Can't solo? No, you can't solo PvP on this game, no.
Librarian has an anti-magic solution that could help.
I'm not even joking, but I'm generally curious what the game is. Throne and Liberty, mate.
Adventure? Yes.
Is this your favourite game? Of right now, yeah. I wouldn't say it's my favourite game of all time. I do enjoy it. You have interview for a PvP guild because it's a job, basically. Is this a Trinity game, e.g. tank? No, not necessarily. There is roles like that, but there is no class system in this game, Samantha. So what you do is you create a character, and then you go into a tutorial area, and it will ask you what weapons you want to use. They'll give you every single weapon, which is, I think, 11, and you select whatever weapons you want to choose. Now, depending on what weapons you put on, so if you put on a wand and a bow, you would be considered a healer because they have a lot of healing capabilities, or the wand and the orb, you're a healer. If you put on a sword and a shield and a greatsword, you would be considered a tank because the main weapon for tank is sword and shield. So you don't select your class, but the weapons do determine what class you are. For enemy is free to play. Yes, it is playable.
Please keep Ashian's work safe.
And you can change at whatever point. So if I now went into the store and I bought 2 different weapons, I could completely change what class I was.
All this again?
I play greatsword and daggers. That's what I am right now. So if you've ever played New World, it works very similar to that. So you know how New World works when you go into the game, you select like the base, and then whenever you're running through the world, they'll give you weapons and you can change weapons whenever you want. It basically works the same as that. Right, Path of Ascension complete. Hell yeah. Didn't even realise I did that. Oh bro, navigating these menus on controller is so annoying. Can I play a druid? Nah, there's no druids in this game. You can't. There's no like summoners. You can't summon pets or anything like that. No necromancers. Chaos Harbinger. Dark Sovereign. That's pretty decent. Right, I'm going to end my live there, chat, because I've got to go walk my dog. It's nearly 6 o'clock. I've done, what, 2.5 hours nearly? I am going to be back at 8 p.m. UK time. I'm feeling a lot better, so we are going to go back to the 2 streams. I still have a cold, but we'll make do. What is going on here? Oh, claim reward, my bad. Sent too many times. Pistols? No, you don't get pistols. There's no guns in this game. You get a crossbow and you get a bow, but I wouldn't necessarily say there's any, like, guns. I don't know what kind of amateur I want out. GG, have a good one. Right, appreciate you guys. If you haven't dropped a follow, man, I'd appreciate you if you drop a follow. We go live every single day other than Saturdays. If you're not in the Discord link should be in my bio. If not, just add Zaddak on Discord, Z-A-D-D-A-K, same as my TikTok, and I'll send you an invite privately. But yeah, I'll be back in 2 hours, 15 minutes. I just got back and you're heading off. Yeah, I do 2.5 hour streams. Because obviously I've got to go get food, walk my dog, do some stuff. So I do anywhere between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. usually, but I was late today, which is why we're now at 6 p.m. So I was about an hour late. And then we do 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. So I'll be back in 2 hours, 15 minutes. So I will hopefully see you guys then. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for all the follows and the likes and everything. Back at 8. I'll see you then. All right. Appreciate you. Have a good man. Player one. Catch you in a bit. All right.